Scorpio, this will be your reading. Somebody did disappoint you. Maybe they broke your heart, and now you are thinking what to do with that person. You think that love wasn't pure. You thought that maybe they will change or maybe they will love you, but you realize that it's not the case. Somehow you are disappointed, but at the same time you are not doing anything as of right now. Maybe you are thinking what to do with that person. You don't want to make a quick judgment or whatever, but it looks like their judgment already here. You will make a judgment, or you are already did make a judgment, and you are thinking about maybe leaving that person because you think that this person was there to just have fun, to use you. He was giving you very little stability, maybe little feeling of stability, but wasn't exactly what you wanted, and maybe that person even betray you or somehow change his mind, and you are thinking, why I've been so naive, why didn't I see this, why I give that person a chance. And you make a decision now that what to do with that person. You make exactly the judgment, and look like you will need to talk to that person. But once you talk to that person, you will be clear that, okay, it's not my person. I want to start fresh new life or whatever. You will leave that person, and because you want to start something else, maybe with somebody else. I don't know. I don't see potential relationship yet here, but if you want to start something else without that person, you will be very successful. It is promising future for you, and that person will get their judgment because this person maybe was using you and your kindness, and you were actually thinking about stability with that person, but that person didn't see it or somehow didn't want it, and they might regret. But at the same time, you already know it's done, it's finished. But again, you've been confused maybe what to do, or maybe you were thinking that I don't want to make a judgment too quick, too fast, but now finally you will make the judgment, and that actually it's almost like a victory for you because you've been stuck. You've been thinking about giving that person a chance. Maybe you were wrong. Maybe you overthink things, or maybe you were make a quick judgment, but no, you weren't. You were feeling exactly the way you were, and you were right, but for some reason you didn't want to believe maybe your feelings or your intuition. Alright, so this is a little confusing here. Just let me clarify more, because it looked like you actually will get very lucky because you are being critical, and finally you are using your swords to show that person that that person has no more place in your life. Let me clarify more, because it's been somebody's been stubborn, or maybe you have another person coming in, probably fire sign, but that fire sign just want to have fun. And be careful, because that fire sign actually carry devilish energy with him, so it's something even more toxic than just to want to have fun. So maybe this is just plain sex or whatever that is, because you will not be interested in their cups. You will probably realize what they want before they even speak, or maybe they will actually tell you, but it is like too many swords in here, and maybe that person might be Aries. It look like, because it's the fire sign. But you have the earth sign coming in, and earth sign actually will bring you more stability to your life, and earth sign is probably the best match for you, because there is a wheel of fortune. All right, there is a card of collaboration, which is good, and then is learning how to being a new person in a relationship. So you need to know that person and learn, whatever learn how to be in the relationship, I would say, with that person, because it's a completely different person, but that person will bring you stability. This is actually a good card. Is much better match for you, and there is a card of maybe marriage or good relationship, because you have even marriage cards. You have two, the Hierophant and High Priestess, so actually that might be even marriage card right here. I'm a little bit confused, but this will come after the Tower. After the Tower with that person. So again, be careful. I don't know who you're dealing with. The first person. So this might be fire sign, or this another person will come in and also will be fire sign. And be careful, because with that fire sign is just to have fun. It's nothing serious. But then the third person, which is the earth sign, which is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, this will probably work the best for you. Let me clarify more. The Tower came back. But you need to go through that Tower, because again, all right, so let me tell you this way. If you will hang on to that person, the first person I was talking about, that he disappointed you, and maybe, you want to break up with that person, but there is also time where you will decide if this is the right time. You will need to realize that you want to break up with that person, but maybe you are still not there yet. Okay, what I want to say is this: you need to go through that Tower moment to be actually lucky, and to be free and single, to meet the earth sign. Because you've been disappointed, you've been maybe worried so much, and maybe your mind is occupied with that person. You cannot see clearly new opportunities in love, I would say. this is a little confusing because I don't know exactly who the fire sign is. This might be your first person, or this might be another person coming in. But again, stay away from that fire sign. Don't do anything with that, because again, you might regret. But then after you send that person away, there will be successful relationship on the horizon, because with that new person. But again, the Tower Moment came back. I already shuffled these cards. Tower Moment is actually creating the end of this, that disappointment, that relationship which not supposed to be anyway, didn't meant to be, but was maybe because you hold it on for some reason, maybe naively believing that this person will probably work, this person will be good match for you, but it wasn't that case. And because you might be still holding on to that person, what I want to say, it's maybe you losing your swords. So be careful, because you might lose all those swords. Losing the swords means that you're losing the opportunity for new love coming in, because it's maybe time related. And if you're going to be occupied with that person which don't work, which that person should not be in your life anyway, you might be missing that person, and that person is actually your lucky person, okay? But you might be occupied with the devilish energy with this guy here, or I mean that person. It's confusing, but same time, don't hold too long. Don't try to fix this. Don't try to make it work, because it will not, and you are losing your swords. Longer you wait till, you know, maybe this guy will never come if you're going to be holding on to this devilish energy for too long. You understand? I hope you do. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.